Well, welcome to the third video of the restoration of the fuselage of my Piper Pacer. So in this video I'm gonna start actually with keep taking the airplane apart. I'm pretty much done with everything from the back of the fuselage, except there's still the static ports in there, and then aluminum stringers here. I have to take them off, and like the metal around the baggage compartment here. But now let's continue here on the front. I did take the rudder pedals off already. Actually the brake cylinders are laying down there. So I'm gonna continue now taking the control column out, which is pretty straightforward. Just two bolts on the bottom there, and it should come off here. And of course I have to take the control yokes off first, but it's pretty straightforward. And then the last floorboard can come out, and then I keep working on the wires. I've worked on the wires a little bit, and it's really just like peeling an onion. I mean, you just take wire after wire and just slowly cut all the tie wraps off and try to sort it out where all these wires are going. And it looks actually worse than it is. I think I get pretty much done bundling everything, so when I put it back together it should be okay. So let's keep going. So as I keep taking the airplane apart, I just want to show everyone how the bungees and the Hydrosorbs are actually mounted. So this would be under the front seats. So these are the upper mounts for the Hydrosorb, and now underneath you can see here the lower mounting points. So it's really like two bolts on each Hydrosorb, and I need to take them out now because I can't get the flap handle out, and I need to get the flap handle out so I can get this floorboard out. So that's now the next thing. Hydrosorbs coming out, and I just use a tie down here, and I pull the gears together so that the gear won't collapse on me while I take the Hydrosorbs out. And the last floorboard is out. So now I have to tackle all these wires, and I think you just have to go slowly at it and just like you peel an onion, just take one string off at a time or trace it back. And but I think I start first with taking all these control cables off. Like here, this is the throttle cable, oil pressure line and stuff like that, and the tachometer cable, and for the heat, carburetor and heat and everything, and cabin heat and fresh air. And I take that off first, and then I start getting more room in there. Then maybe next would be the pitot lines, all that, and then probably take the fuel lines off. I still have some fuel lines in here to the right wing, and also fuel lines here that going into the left wing. So I take that all off, so I get a clear shot then at the cables, and then and all the wires. And well, maybe very first thing is I still have all my radios in there, so I probably just pull out the radios. It's an easy task, so I start with that. And after owning the airplane for 26 years, I'm finding out there's an oil pressure switch here in the oil line that is not hooked up even. So we'll see, probably hook that up to a light that I'm going to install on the instrument panel. when I put the pacer back together. So this is what a whole day of working on the airplane gets me. So the instrument panel is out. I actually there was one panel with just two little connections, top and bottom, and I cut cut them off. So I'm gonna have two separate instrument panels, left and right, when I put everything back together. Gives me a little bit more flexibility. So if I work on the right hand side and put more new instruments for engine monitoring gauges in or something, then I don't have to always do the whole instrument panel. I only have to do one side at a time. But it also shows what kind of a hack job one of the previous owner did. I mean, this is all loose here. The same is on the other side. I mean, it's really hacked together. I'm surprised that this actually stayed together the whole time. I don't know if why people do this if they can't do it right. And this is all just flimsy stuff. So all this I will basically cut out here and we'll make one new piece that goes all the way across so I can secure everything properly. The rest is pretty much okay. So anyway, so this is a whole day of work. It's slow. I feel like I work all day and don't get much done. Now actually, since some of the instruments are out, the wire bundling actually looks not too bad. I can probably get everything out here without making too much of a mess. So tomorrow is another day, and I'll be back tomorrow and keep chucking away at taking this airplane apart. Well, I've been working on getting the instrument panel apart, and this is definitely something that needs a lot of repair. This has been really butchered together. It's amazing. This came apart. The other part I already put back together with cable ties. But the whole radio stack is basically just sitting in this little frame here, and then held by the instrument panel and by the glare shield. So no support in the back. So that's definitely something I will need to address when I put it back together. Probably I make it all this here, this whole frame here I will make new, and then these triangle brackets here are actually not bad, but I will brace them here to the frame so that this is supported, because radios have a lot of weight. I'm surprised that this has been holding up for this long, so here I definitely have my work cut out. And the fuselage is all bare bones. The only thing that I have not disconnected or taken off is the vertical stabilizer, but I'm probably still gonna do that. It only has one bolt here and one bolt in the back here because of this crack here, and now it actually shows it is all the way around. So the best is to just take this off here, and I get a tube of the diameter here of the this tube, and take a piece and drive it down, and then weld that in, and that should fix that hole. Other than that, here in the back, I have not found anything. I will have this here inspected by my mechanic, this spot. But other than that, it looks pretty good. This is just dirt here. Still have to get that off. The rest looks pretty good. I inspected all the lower longerons. They're all fine. I can't find anything. And also here in the front. Here I have to go a little bit more digging into, but this is just a little piece of metal. The joint itself looks actually, again, very good, but I can tell. So this is under the rear passenger door. Definitely a spot for dirt and stuff to collect, sitting here under this door sill. In here, I got a lot of dirt and stuff out of there. So let me turn the camera around. So all the way up here, just some light surface corrosion again. So one thing here in the here all these U channels that are under the floorboard. I mean, you can just see here how much. I mean, they're just filled with dirt, and see here this all comes off here. So this is just stuff waiting to happen, but they're not structural, of course. They're just for the belly sheet metal to attach to. Other than that, all this looks good. I have to look a little bit deeper here on the lower tube here that goes across. Do a little bit more inspection here. But that's the only one I found in the front. It needs to be a closer look. Everything around here looks also good. Then, of course, we all know about this door post here. I'm gonna borescope it and see the tube that goes inside of the here into this cluster here. I can get a borescope through here, I think, and take a closer look. The rest, again, nothing really bad. This is the door sill under the baggage door. Again, I found a lot of dirt and dust in there, so that needs closer inspection, but I think that is still okay. So today is Sunday, so that's it for today, and then I come back tomorrow and maybe get my mechanic out here so we can take a look together and see what he thinks about it. So I'm still working on cleaning up the fuselage after taking it apart, and as you can see here, I don't know how it shows in the video, but there's these U channels are just filled with dirt that has collected there, and I don't know what to do about that in the future. I mean, if you look at this here, this is solid, filled with stuff, and it's just, I mean, I know these are not structural, but still, it's still going to be a pain if you have to replace these, because they corroded away. So I don't know what to do about this for now. There's a lot of stuff in here. And we're at the end of the third video. So the airplane is totally taken apart, everything is off. Here's the fuselage now, and everything is inspected so far. There are a few spots that needs to be welded, and I think I've pointed them out before, like the crack in the rear of the fuselage, and then some years ago I had this actually, I found this broken here, so maybe you can see like this here, this was broken. It's nothing structural, and I had riveted the gusset over it, so but now that's going to be welded, and other than that we haven't found anything. So I'm going to have it media blasted, and after it's media blasted I will do another inspection on it before it gets primed and painted. But today is the day where it's gonna go into this truck, a 20-foot truck. Well, at first I move it to a shop, a friend of mine who's an expert welder, and he will do the welding for me. And then it goes to the place where it's gonna get media blasted and epoxy primed and painted. So see you in the next video. That will be the start of putting it all back together.